Hey, Dum 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 Ha ha. Ho. It's your Uncle Lou, nephew. Bada come on do. Bada do a do, I do. And you know what we do. Yeah. Ooh. How are you? I am kinda sick, but I don't know, kinda do. I don't know, no. I don't know. I don't know to know. No. Evelina, how are you? I am recovering. I'm better. I'm feeling a little tad bit better. The last couple days have been rough. I want to say Friday was probably the worst, because Thursday that was the last I went live. Yeah, like after I finished editing everything on Friday, like Friday afternoon, I was through. But I'm feeling a little better. Enough just to get on live. Like I'll feel even worse if I didn't get on live. Like I just wanted to get in and tap in with you guys. I had to get on my best shirt for this special occasion right here, because we're gonna have a fun day, or should I say a fun night. Fuck, fuck the Lakers. I'll wear this, but fuck the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Sorry for cussing so early in the stream. They gonna age restrict my stream. Well, it's fine. We about 5 minutes in, so I think we should be cool. I think we should be cool. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Do. Drop my empty bar. Hot dough. Ho. Ho. Coolest monkey in the jungle. Ho. Yeah, like I said, recovering from this little thing right here, this little sickness. But we're gonna be right back on top, just like we usually do. Slow down the momentum. You know what I'm saying? We gotta put this in comparison. But you know what? It's been able to give me the ability to do, and y'all might not give a fuck, but I do. And it's the NBA playoffs. I've been able to sit down and actually watch playoff games. And bruh, like this is probably the best NBA playoffs that there's been in recent years. The only thing that is bad is the referees are trash. Like it's so hard. There's not one game I walk away from watching a game and I'm like, bro, like there's not one game I walk away and I'm like the referees are not terrible. I just never feel like that. I don't even know, bro. Like I really just hit the live button. I really was just trying not to psych myself out. Do. Oh. What the fucking fuck should we do? Ill. Hell. All right, so what should I start off with? You know what I'm saying? I gotta blow all this stuff about me. Pause. You know what? I'll start off with an Ewu, cause this one I didn't even. This wasn't even on the schedule, but this just popped up on my thing. Maybe this will get the. This will probably get the party started. Hi, let's get it started in here. Let's get it started in hi. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started in hi. What should I do? Should I admit that I made the mistakes? Should I admit that I've done this before? That's that LeBron James decision. You don't know nothing about that. What should I do? Come on, nephew. What should I do, nephew? What should I do to do? Do 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 Dang, that took a lot of energy out of me, bro. Jeez. Ooh. What up? Hold on. Jeez. Wow, that took a lot out of me. Hold on. Evelina, you ain't nothing crazy. Huh? What the fuck? Is that a joke? There's no way. Oh, this is a jerk. Why would I say? Was somebody about to get cussed out there already? I wasn't gonna lie to you. Yo, why they cuss you? What? All right. Do the jerk. Somebody just said do the jerk. All right. Somebody say do the jerk. I need the song though, bro. They gonna copyright this. I don't know. Why you tripping? I ain't didn't do nothing. You a jerk. But then do me a favor. Do me a jerk one more time. What y'all know about this, Jit? Hold on. What y'all know about that, bruh? And then y'all know about these right here, too. These? Those are my favorites. These are my favorites. I never try to wear these in the crib, but these are my go-to. These are, you know what these call these right here? Listen, I never wanted to expose this. This is the Uncle Lou special. Okay? Y'all always ask what make me so fresh, what keep me so fresh, what keep me so clean, what keep me so fue. It's because of these right here. These are the Uncle Lou special. You know what I'm saying? These are the Uncle Lou special. You know what I'm saying? That's the Uncle Lou special. You know what I'm saying? Now, I was about to show you UncleLouSpecial.com where you can go and get these. Now, let me stop playing because then I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get a lawsuit. These the Uggs, though. These the... I feel... Okay. I'm feeling a little too saucy right now. I'm feeling a little too saucy right now. Okay. I know y'all seen the little lineup at the top. So you already know. What we dealing with, there's a little bit of the cops. Let me see if I still got what I usually got. What it do, nephew? It's your Uncle Lou, and I'm coming at you with something coming from woo, woo, woo. And the title of this one, when a predator realizes he's been caught. Now, I'm not gonna waste no more time. You already know how this one gonna go, bro. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in for the algorithm, man. Uncle Lou. Make sure you share the video with somebody next to you. And then hit that subscription with that notification muscle, because we on the way to 10K in 2025. I hope you could just be right by my side now. Without further ado, niece, nephew, it's your Uncle Lou. Lou.
Kate had a baby and a dad. In April of 2024, a community is left horrified and outraged when a woman with profound intellectual disabilities is discovered pregnant at her care home in Geneva, Illinois. Kane County detectives launched an urgent investigation, confronted with the grim task of unmasking a predator hidden among the very staff entrusted to protect her. The following is based on official police records, and some of the following footage has never been seen before. According to their website, the Markland Center is a nonprofit organization providing care for adults with severe developmental disabilities. Multiple news sources state that Kate, a 43-year-old resident with Rett syndrome, who was unable to speak, stand, or use her hands, was discovered pregnant during routine medical tests. Investigators with the Kane County Sheriff's Department compiled a list of all male employees who had access to her in late summer 2023, interviewing each one and collecting DNA samples.
How old is this guy?
Hello.
Hey.
Good, yes. Sheriff's Department.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Brooke. This is Brandon.
You sicko.
Thank you.
What the?
So,
French toast sticks?
So I know there's abuse and neglect, and I know one of our residents was sent to the hospital that morning, so I am assuming something happened with that
He
resident.
breathing hard.
And I also do know it was only males that have been suspended. So,
What was that?
you
Hold
okay?
on.
so
Nah, bro. What was that, bro? That was mathematics.
males that have been suspended.
Yeah, I did. Two
So,
suspects. What is that?
You okay? Take a
Something
breath.
that very serious happens.
And you're just so you're not in any
He's
trouble.
scared.
No,
This is shocking, though.
I really enjoy my job, and the fact that, sorry,
No, it's okay.
the thought of that happening is very troubling and upsetting. for me.
Okay. And like I said, nobody has accused you of anything.
No, I'm 100% aware. It's sorry.
No, you're okay.
I'm not crying for myself. I'm upset for the rest.
It's okay.
Yeah. Have you ever noticed like anybody else acting strange around them, or anybody that shouldn't be in the rooms?
No,
or-
I mean, we are very, I mean,
Doing
we don't
solid,
open the
John.
door for
JR.
everyone. And
I ain't
as
see this
for
one yet,
staff,
JR.
I mean, before this incident, I never thought anyone would do something like that.
That was kind of one of our other questions. Is there
This is
anybody
crazy,
you would
though,
think
so
would be
far.
capable of
I
harming?
would have never have thought this would happen at Markland's.
Okay.
Before they move on to question other employees, he leaves them one urgent request.
Catch the bastard.
After speaking with several more employees, investigators are left with no clear leads. However, they do learn that prior to the COVID pandemic, only female staff typically cared for female residents, a policy one employee said changed due to staffing shortages. Investigators move on, next meeting with former employee, 22-year-old Isaiah Fields.
How you doing? Good. You want to go in or just talk out here?
Whatever you want.
How'd fights go?
Bro, it's not
I heard
this
you're out there
nigga.
fighting in Chicago.
Bro, hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. You telling me it's Triple H, bro? You telling me it's Triple H hopping out the motherfucking Ram dually fucking truck? Get the fuck out of here,
Talk out
bro.
here?
Whatever you want.
How'd fights go? I heard you're out there fighting in Chicago.
Yeah, I was fighting in the Golden Gloves tournament.
How'd it go?
This
I
nigga's
lost my decision
sick.
in the finals, but
Bro, it's not him,
like, I
bro.
had him chicken legging, so
Okay.
You a fighter too?
Good for you, man.
rivalries in the amateur. Thank you.
Yeah. It's awesome.
After briefly meeting Isaiah's mother, they head to the basement to speak in private.
So there was, an incident that happened there
Get the
involving
fuck
one
out
of the
of here.
residents.
No way.
If you can just
Bro, this is like I'm not laughing because this is funny. It's kind of like I'm chuckling. I'm chuckling because this is like the absurdity of this shit. This is unheard of. Like, this is only comparable to one thing I can think of, and I actually have a relatable story to this. Like, something close to this happened at a middle school back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a story for a whole nother time, which is crazy in itself. But this is ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Tell me kind of what when you worked there, what's the dates that you worked there?
Like early August to like, but definitely sometime in September.
Okay, early September, late September, you think?
I honestly don't remember. It was still warm outside, so
Okay.
maybe early to mid-September.
When you were working there, what were your job duties?
I was what they call it, PSP,
PSP. Okay, I've heard that talking to people.
PlayStation
They've
Portable?
said that before.
the personal support.
Okay.
But I was mainly in training the entire time I was there, so I technically didn't have any like duties that I had to do really on my own.
Okay.
So everything I did was shadowed by another
You
person.
get some
Okay, so
manic
you're
at
always
the
with
end?
somebody for the most part?
Like 90% of the time.
Okay.
Unless someone like left early or like.
Okay.
He seemed kind of chill though, John.
was
I mean,
shadowing
JR.
to do whatever
Gotcha.
managers do.
Gotcha. Did you ever have any problems with anybody? Did you ever see anybody that you thought was a little off? Like, like another, especially a male employee, anybody that you thought like this guy's made some statements or he said something or just the way his interaction was with the residents?
Not that I know of personally, honestly.
Okay.
I didn't stay there long enough to get like
Chummy with anybody?
everybody, yeah.
After leaving Isaiah, investigators meet with another employee who brings up a familiar name.
Is it true that she delivered the baby?
Is it true? I'm not divulging anything. It's an open investigation,
Okay,
so I can't go into details about that.
okay.
I can't.
Can I
Because you
ask
got
you
the body
about
camera
a certain individual that may have
Yeah,
Isaiah Fields?
that's who we just talked to.
That's who you just talked to.
Yeah,
He
we
was
just came back.
Though the employee doesn't explain why he
Wow.
suspects him after all the swabs are collected and processed, a DNA test comes back positive for 22-year-old Isaiah Fields. On May 10th, 2024, he's brought into an interrogation where he waits for questioning to begin.
You know, these chains hurt.
Wait. Fast forward. What happened? I know he brought it for questioning, but he brought it for he wearing the whole orange everything. They talking about questioning. He already under arrest.
Please help me if I'm trying to get through. Jesus.
Investigators enter and read his Miranda rights.
Let me just start by asking, do you have any idea why you would be here right now? Okay, no clue? Okay. You know why I talked to you before, right, about the Markland stuff? So,
I never got any like. You just told me it was a case of Markland.
okay. So what I would like
Did
to
they
ask you, what we would like to know, if you could go over again, when you worked there for that just basically a month, wasn't that long? What your training was like and what it was like after training, like what your job duties were. If you can just go over that again, I would appreciate it.
For most of the time that I was there,
Bro, leggy, man. Bro, I don't have it. Don't start. Bro, you say he trying to bring Jesus to jail, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Somebody need to ban Leggy, bro. Like Leggy, man. Come on. No.
it's just training.
You heard him my
Like,
sides already, bro.
We just sat in a room and watched videos all day. That was it.
However, several employees who trained Isaiah gave a different account, explaining his duties went beyond watching training videos.
And what were your daily activities when you were training him? What were you guys in charge of?
So we're in charge of doing the CNA work, so like getting them up, dressed, changed, and then transferring them to CDS, and then repositioning them, interacting with them, and then doing the same thing, changing them, and then sending them back up.
You're training how to bathe, how to
Yes.
care for them.
Yes.
So that was part of his training as well.
Yes.
But he would have never been alone.
No.
Something like that.
How do you bathe them?
So we put them in a tub, and they have a chair, and they're completely, obviously,
Submerged?
No,
Or-
not
oh,
submerged.
okay.
No, the water is running, or they have what is it called?
Like a faucet or a shower head.
So you basically sit not like this, but a chair in a shower, and then you can take it off and
Yes.
spray them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just
Okay,
thinking
so-
about it. I can't. Oh my gosh. Ah! That's terrible.
At some point at the end of your training, were you not with the trainer anymore? Were you kind of on your own schedule during the day?
I forget what they called it, but it was like
probationary period.
Sure.
So like you were
Yeah.
always like with someone until you were like considered like, an actual nurse.
This account is consistent with what his trainers told investigators.
Would you have left him alone, or anybody for that matter, alone for an extended period of time with the resident while they're on training?
No.
Are you leaving anybody alone, the trainees with the residents or anything like that?
They're not supposed to be left alone with the residents.
As questioning continues, Isaiah insists that he remained in his probationary period until he claims he was fired for consistently showing up late.
I just like don't really like fit in too many people.
Employees who trained Isaiah highlighted odd behavior he exhibited during his training.
It's kind of odd.
Bro, he didn't even make it through training, dude. He did all this crap. This was a fiend on the loose. How did he even get close to these people?
Stop it. Get some help.
In general, just like very off.
Anything that stuck out to you was odd or anything like that?
He wouldn't listen. He would always question, oh, why do we have to do it that way? And it's like, you're in healthcare. It's like, there's specific ways to do certain things.
I can't stand people like that.
He would like fake toss some of the residents, and we have cameras in the classroom, and the angle of it all was just really bad. If they would look at the cameras, it would literally look like he was hitting her. I should clarify, he never actually did. No, he never actually did.
Okay.
As the interrogation continues, Isaiah appears to become overwhelmed with emotion,
Man,
and
what?
investigators work to put him at ease.
Bro, what did you do, bro? They beating around the bush.
It's okay. I'm here to listen. If something's upsetting you, please let us know. We'll see what we can do to help.
Just not really like anything in particular. Just life's not easy, you know.
I know.
Yeah. That's all.
I get it. Life gives us some curveballs sometimes.
What the?
It's beautiful.
Dog. This is not a life not easy kind of fucking line, but okay, I'm sorry. Save that shit for the fucking judge. Save it for your plea deal, okay? Because that's what you're gonna need. Jenny, this dude is fucking dumb. He's done for. All right? I can't even say what he's doing. But Jenny, how are you?
I've never had the guidance of a man. My father died.
He been, bro.
I've just never really had like proper guidance.
There's no chance for
As
this
one
shit
detective
now.
leaves the room to get Isaiah more water and a snack, the remaining investigator sits with him as his emotions continue to unravel.
Take a breath. You're okay.
Bro, and that's another thing too. I'm gonna try to let it rock out for the rest of the thing. But I can't imagine being this guy. Like, I feel like I could do a job like this for about like a year or two without like a solid break. After that, like, I think I'll lose my mind because you're just sitting here talking to the people all day. You get different types of people. This is a psychopath.
You're all right. And I'm really sorry to hear that about your dad and stuff, okay?
Bruh, he's going to get locked up for this. They don't mess with this.
It's all right. Don't worry. It's okay.
They're going to take his booty butt cheeks.
It takes a lot for
his booty butt,
for you to sit here
booty butt.
And allow yourself to have these feelings. You know, to allow yourself to have emotion. That can be a lot, especially in front of people you don't know.
I'm not trying to be difficult. I just think it'd be within my best interest to give it to you.
I do. All right, I can't ask you any more questions then.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'll leave you at it. She'll give you.
Hey, there's
Go.
I'm gonna tell him this.
What's that?
I'm reading them tell.
Yeah, you tell them. Yeah, whatever.
Just so you know, Kate had a baby and you're the dad.
As investigators exit the room,
my gosh! What the fuck? Wow! Holy shit! Could you imagine?
I'm gonna tell him this.
What's that?
I'm reading them tell.
Yeah, you tell them. Yeah, whatever.
Just so you know, Kate had a baby and you're the dad.
I don't think he
As
even knows
investigators
her
exit the
name.
room, Isaiah processes the gravity of the situation and the consequences he's facing.
My life is over. Such a idiot. Just give me the opportunity, Lord Jesus. I'm begging. I'm begging. Just give me one chance.
Chance?
Give me one chance. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
a chance at what though?
Please forgive me. I'll do anything. I'll do it. Military, forgive me. I'll donate all my money.
Listen, this is not funny. The situation is not funny. But like, out of all the stuff that he said, like he's naming all the worst things that he could think of, right?
I'll do anything.
Why is
Military, forgive me.
I get married like the second thing that he says? Like, is it really that bad? Like, is getting married that bad? Let me know. Cause he looking at it like it's wow.
I'm homeless without a car. I'll do anything, God. Please.
Do they not know what they are on video? What did he do?
A chance until this child.
Jenny, I'm scared to say what he did.
Anything. Please don't make me spend years in jail. I'm begging.
Multiple
Let's see if he says
news outlets have reported that Kate developed a dangerous pregnancy condition known as preeclampsia, and that the infant died after spending 11 weeks in neonatal intensive care. However, we've not been able to independently confirm these reports. According to an official press release from the state attorney's office, on January 14, 2025, Isaiah Fields pled guilty to aggravated criminal sexual assault and was sentenced to 25 years in prison.
All right. So Jennifer says she's not scared. She could take the story. So pretty much this young gentleman that you see right here, Mr. Isaiah Fields, right? He wasn't even like working there. He was still in training. He was still in training at this place where they take care of adult people who are a bit underdeveloped. And a 42-year-old resident there ended up becoming pregnant. And let's just say, yeah. So.
In the Illinois Department of Corrections, with 308 days credited for time spent in the Kane County Jail. In addition, Isaiah must register for life as a sexual offender in accordance with the Illinois Sexual Offender Registration Act. Life as a
freaking weirdo. But it's crazy too. People like this will get out on the street faster than people that serve something just to make a little cash so their baby can eat. But then again, it depends on what you serving. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be out here doing the opposite of how to save a life. You could be out here destroying lives and shit. So yeah, man. Yeah, no, it's wild as hell. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. With some people out here, and that's why I think I'm gonna speak more so to my girls, because you know I don't have any like blood brothers, but sisters and shit like that. And I always try to just make sure y'all know y'all heads on a swivel. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you don't be sleep on nobody. You don't know what's going on. 100% your rapist got. Oh man, yeah, serves. I mean, that's the thing. People, they not gonna serve the time that they supposed to. They just. I don't know, bro. Justice is a whole different thing in my book. I think everything's how you want to say situational, but at the same time, it never equates for me in my book. It never equates, especially when it comes to like unaliving, deleting, whatever the TikTok safety way to say it goes. All right, so I'm gonna go to this one. Now, if your job told you today, let's say you guys go into work the next morning. I'm dead at it. If you in the chat, if you need to answer, I need everybody to answer. Give me all of your energy, right? But if your job, you walked into work the next day and they told you to go home, what you doing? What's the first thing you doing? They say go home. Get up out of here. You might ask questions, but like, what you doing? You gonna stay there or you gonna go home? You gonna go home? You would go to F home? Me? I don't know. I'm a little... You going home? Bro, they're not going to have to tell me another time at all. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to have to tell me another time at all. Now, where I'm about to go, right here. Now, without further ado, this video right here, key their car on my way home. Yeah. You a little different, Jennifer. Yeah, you a little different.
Stop it.
Yeah,
Get some help.
Oh no, that's a little different. That's a little different, Jennifer. Key in their car, key in the people biting the hand. They just told you to go home. Now you, not only are you not getting no more money, but you gonna owe them money. You know what I'm saying? You gonna owe them money, right? But this one right here is gonna be an Amazon employee who shows up for work, and all hell breaks loose. Now I'm not gonna waste no more time. This not no chicken, it's not no goose. Make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and your Uncle Lou. Make sure you share the video with somebody next to you and hit that subscription with that notification muscle. Back to you, Brett. No. No, without further ado, niecey, nephew. It's your Uncle Lou.
January 23rd, 2025, the Dayton International
Ohio
Airport
low-key
Police
crazy.
Department was called to the scene to the Amazon warehouse for reports of a potential trespass with an employee. The following shows the body-worn camera footage of what happened during the incident.
She was not scheduled.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, I'm just going to shadow you until you figure out where she's at. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Alex, what is your location? Copy that. I am heading your way.
How long has she been employed here?
She was a seasonal hire, so I want to say
2 or 3 should have.
maybe November.
You can cancel checks. I'm good. I'm sorry, how long has she been?
Since about November.
Okay. Is she still seasonal?
Yes, she's right here with us.
Walking toward us?
Rodney, can you let me put up your card, please? You said put up my card for what? Put up your card. What? Officer Sachs is here to escort you off the building.
I have the proof that I'm supposed to be here right now.
Diamond.
Show you proof. Why would I get escorted off?
Diamond, because we just had this conversation, remember? I asked you to nicely come on.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all boys. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. If you look at this shit, she's institutionalized. She does not want to step off the line. She's busy working on the line, bro. The CO just told her to come out the line. We need you. The warden needs you. All right? Now, come on. Step up out this line.
Diamond.
Show you proof. Why would I get escorted off?
Diamond, because we just had this conversation, remember? I asked you to nicely come off the floor and you refused. I said, do I need to call the police? And you said, I'm a grown woman. And you what?
Crazy work.
So we're going to help you escort you off of the premise.
What would I be escorted off?
Because you are not scheduled and you are refusing to leave.
I have a picture that I'm scheduled for.
Diamond, you do not. I explained to you that was yesterday's shift.
No.
Please put away your card.
Do you want to see the proof that I'm supposed to be here right now?
No, ma'am.
Wait. Hold on. Molly. Hold on. My bad. Molly, what you doing, my boy? What's cracking? But look. Listen. If you guys, like, who is she gonna listen to? Who is she gonna listen to? If she not gonna listen to the employer, Is she not going to listen to the police? Who is she going to listen to? Who are you working for? You're working for free, institutionalized. She institutionalized.
If I wasn't on schedule,
Diamond, I'm not going to continue having this conversation with you. I explained to you in detail. I showed you your schedule. I showed you the proof that you were not here. I understand it's a misunderstanding, but you are being insubordinate and might ask to have you leave the site.
How am I being insubordinate?
Because I have asked you multiple times to clock out and go home.
I just told you I had proof.
Sure, you know what that means.
I'm not having an argument with you. Officer Sachs is going to help me escort you.
Ma'am, if you can just gather up your stuff and leave.
No, I just need your device and your badge, please.
I think maybe.
Diamond, I don't need to see your proof.
Ma'am.
I'm about to show her. Then I have proof that I'm supposed to be here.
Who are you listening to?
We've gone through this already.
Bro. Molly, that means so much to me, bro. I fuck with the vids. Glad to be able to tune into a lot, man. I'm glad to hear that. I am a bit stuffed, man. I do apologize for that, man. I ain't been able to drop no videos over the last few days, but I'm glad to be on live with y'all. So any type of seconds that I get with y'all, anybody that's already in the chat, you already know how we do for first-time chatters. Shout out to Molly in the chat, man. Molly or Mally, I don't know how to say that. I ain't gonna lie to you, but however you want me to say it, my man. But we here for the vibe. This girl, though, she hard-headed as D-fuck. She not listening to the boss, the people over
So is there
there.
something we can do for you?
Alex is helping me with the situation. He had the conversation with me, asking her to leave the site.
Ma'am, how much longer will it be?
I'm on the schedule, so I don't know. I'm looking
Are you actually logging into your app, or are you showing us a screenshot? Okay. So can we go ahead and step out off the floor, please? Diamond? Respectfully, I've given you multiple seconds. Can we please step off the floor?
Can we just go to the lunchroom? That's not leaving the building, but it's in the lunchroom. That way we can all hear better, okay?
Bruh, can you imagine how, like...
Just walk this way, please.
How institutionalized this is? She wants to keep working, even after they told her to stop. Oh, her backpack. You know that... You guys know that that book where where that person was in their bed and they had that color. I can't remember that book, but they were sick. It was like this book of this girl. I don't know. I'm from a different time. It was like early 2000s, bro. Like this girl would get sick and she would turn different colors, or she would turn polka dots or like something like that. I can't. It's weird. Can somebody? I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. It's a book. Can somebody find that book?
Okay, ma'am. How much longer is this going to take?
She trying to milk the... Hey, she trying to wait till her end of her shift, bro.
Okay, ma'am, either you found it or you can't find it.
I'm not leaving because I'm supposed to actually be here today.
Well, I'm giving you an opportunity to show me this. How long is it going to take? Because I cannot wait all day.
Can you imagine that? To want to be a hard worker this bad? Can you imagine that? Like real shit.
I'm just looking.
I'm not going to wait all day, ma'am. What are you looking at?
What?
And are you supposed to be here today?
Yes.
Where does it say that?
She's scaring me, bro. Surprise, Sydney.
We do have the schedule pulled up where it shows that she's not scheduled.
Can you show me, please?
Oh my God, why did I do
Because she's not cooperating.
Yep, so you can verify the name, enter the ID.
I'm sorry, his computer's very tiny.
And then here's her actual schedule. So schedule on Wednesday,
I asked earlier, has not trespassing been authorized?
I have been authorized to get you on site. I can call and verify. Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm. Ma'am, are you making any progress?
Bro, you letting her break her
Ma'am,
neck,
you told me that
bro.
several times. I asked if you're making progress.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Yes.
They low-key be good with
She
time
said I
on
have
these.
the authorization. You have the authorization to
Oh, man, that's HR?
Say that in her defense.
Bro, that's HR? She not even listening to HR? What's wrong with her? But that's what I'm saying, though. Not only, she's trying to milk the clock, though. Like, let's be for real. How much longer is she going to be working? If it's 10 in the morning, how much longer is she going to be working for? I appreciate that, Jenny. But, like, how much longer are you going to be working for? You going to sit there and really milk the clock for, like, an extra, what, $15? Come on. Come on. DC, go home.
Definitive that you want to cross.
You trying to prove you're a hard worker? This ain't like back in the day when you used to hoop, Coach, I'm trying to grind, Coach. Them extra hours don't be shit.
Can I have your attention?
You gonna get a little extra pay, but it's capped
Here's
out.
the situation. You either leave or they're trespassing you. And if you don't leave
I
then,
don't even understand what that means.
it means you have to leave.
I'm
You do not have a
supposed to
choice.
be on the premises.
No.
I'm
If they
supposed to
trespass you, you have to leave. If you do not leave,
I thought that was if I'm not on the schedule. If I'm actually on
the schedule has nothing to do with it,
Yes, I do.
ma'am.
How? What am I trespassing for? If I'm not bothering nobody.
They
I'm
have
just doing
told you to leave for the day.
But I'm supposed to be on the schedule. So as
That
soon
is
as
irrelevant.
my schedule is about to be up.
That
in
is
a minute,
irrelevant.
So I will leave as soon as it's over.
That is irrelevant. You need to leave. If you do not leave, you can be arrested for trespassing.
How can I be arrested for trespassing? when-
Because I will arrest you.
No, bro. Like, nah, she dumb as heck. Like, and I mean that disrespectfully, cause like, she doesn't. Why isn't she just leaving? I never seen a cop give somebody so many chances to just get the fuck on. And I'm not even gonna lie, they're good on time. It feels like 20-some minutes keeps passing by, but it's really good on time. But she looks young, but not at the same time. You know what I mean?
So are you going to leave or not? Ma'am? Yes or no? Are you going to leave voluntarily or are you going to be arrested for trespassing?
How am I be arrested when I'm on the schedule? That doesn't make
Whether
sense.
you're on the schedule or not is irrelevant.
How am I being trusted? That's not making sense.
Last time I'm asking.
What am I being trusted?
Last time I'm asking, ma'am.
What am I?
Are you going to leave
I'm just
voluntarily
asking-
or not?
I'm asking you, what am I being trusted?
You're under arrest for trespassing.
Sir?
Ma'am?
Get off of me. I'm not doing it.
You are under arrest for
You
trespassing.
are not. No.
Yes.
Why am I trespassing? Because I'm supposed to be on the
They've
property.
said you need to leave.
Sir, I'm walking away. Please don't touch me. What are you
Where
doing?
did
I'm not
I
doing
go
anything.
wrong? I lost a friend. Did
Oh my
I do?
Put the phone down. Put the phone down. Then turn over.
For what?
You are under arrest.
I'm on the schedule.
You are under arrest for trespassing
I'm
and
on-
not complying.
Sir, I'm on the schedule.
They blocking the doors. Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. They making this shit like a old school gang beatdown. Like, why the fuck y'all blocking the doors? Like, y'all making this shit like fucking Sopranos or some shit. Like, no bullshit. Like, hear me out, though. Yeah, she's like sitting there like, hey, I'm something, but I'm on the schedule. Like, you know what I'm saying? She probably be at the crib, like, when she about to get, taken down. Like, yeah, am I on the schedule? Like, she really goes everything. There's people like this in real life, though. They take everything so hard. Knocking stuff down off the wall and shit.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
I ain't gonna lie, she
You're
gonna do
under
this
arrest
to. She the type. She gonna do this to her shift end too. She gonna do this till she get off the clock.
I'm not doing
Every
anything,
single-
sir.
every single
I'm not
second.
touching you. I'm not yelling. What are you doing?
You're under arrest for trespassing.
How am I? I'm about to. I'll leave. I'll leave. I'm on this schedule,
late.
sir. You're arresting me for being on this schedule. Can you take this phone? Can you take this phone? Okay.
Put your arm behind your back.
She is not going.
You're arresting me for what again?
Trespassing.
For trespassing.
You were asked multiple times to leave.
How are you gonna put me in jail for trespassing? I wouldn't leave.
I heard of a day she had where she runs out of cookies. Is a
I'm
liar.
being trespassed for being on the schedule.
Yes.
I'm being trespassed for being on the schedule. That's crazy. What am I doing? I'm on the schedule.
Can you imagine getting arrested for not getting off the clock? Can you imagine that? Getting arrested for not getting off the clock. That's stupid. Use your common sense. BK. Oh yeah, I'm feeling a little less sick, but we doing a little, you know what I'm saying? We doing a little bit better. I think she might actually be confused. Nah, I think no. There's people like this. I'm telling you, people that do not want to accept the concept. Nah, I don't know. I don't want to give her that much credit, bro. I think she just slow. I think she dumber than a doorknob. And really think about what a doorknob do. It's just metal and it turn. It just turn and open. Like really. And sometimes you might gotta jiggle the doorknob for it to work right. You know what I'm saying? So like, dumber than a doorknob.
I'm on the schedule for today, and I'm being trespassed. You just dropped me to the ground.
I have
and I'm
one
not
in
even being
custody.
aggressive. I'm not being aggressive.
Is there backup
or I'm not
available?
doing anything.
Bro, and everybody just casually taking break.
Just say you wanted to take my
Right,
phone.
one in custody. What was the question?
Just say you wanted
Do you
to
have a
take my
second
phone.
unit available?
The way I wouldn't be in that room
Please bring
anymore.
a second unit, because I need to speak to your supervisor.
I will request one. I'll leave it away.
You can,
Is this? Can you please come and take it?
What are we on?
Thanks.
what am I being trespass for again?
Amazon.
For being on the schedule, right?
Turn into detention.
I'm being
Custody.
trespassed for being on the schedule, right?
522K.
Because it's not
I'll
like
cover checkpoint.
like I'm not
I'm in the
being
89 course.
mean,
89
aggressive.
there you
I'm
go.
not bothering anybody. Like I don't understand.
Can you put somebody at the door
I still have to grab a cruiser.
for when an officer shows up, they can get let in?
Zero social life. Not even that, bro. Think about that. She running away from whatever's outside.
No, ma'am.
It's going to be the same amount of time.
You were told that you were not working today and you were to leave. You refused to leave despite multiple requests. A trespass was issued, you ignored it. You were under arrest for violation of trespass.
Clear. 10-12.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. It already be feeling like you going to jail when you going to work any fucking way. Why the fuck would you want to go to jail after going to work jail in fucking jail any fucking way? Why would you want to do that shit? That's dumb. That's stupid. Use your common sense.
How you gonna trespass somebody who has a bag? Can I call my mom?
No.
I cannot call my mom.
But how old is
I'm
she?
supposed to be here.
You can call her after things have been worked out.
What needs to be worked out? I'm on the schedule. You're putting me out for being on the schedule. How you gonna trespass somebody?
Hey, Mitch.
Yeah, she can't comprehend. My bad. Stephanie, she can't
Copy of the
comprehend.
personal information she's provided Amazon. And then I'll be needing a statement from you. How late do you work today? For a couple hours?
Till 1:30, yeah.
Okay.
I can go get that from my computer, and then I just hit a report number for my loss prevention team.
Okay.
So let me grab my computer and I'll be right back with that info.
We just refusing to get up? Or are we just, what are we?
She's under arrest for trespass. She's not supposed to be here today. She's refusing to leave the floor. Refused to leave.
Perfect.
So at this point, I was just waiting for backup so I can go through her purse to try and find an ID.
Okay.
Do you have a Miranda card on you?
I do not. We'll get
We'll take care of it in the car.
Put her in the car.
Yep.
Dispatch, all units, AWS is completed.
Just do me a favor, roll over towards this knee and place it on the ground here to help you get up.
20 is clear, just information. I'll be en route to that. Unlock that Tuskegee gate.
Sir, can I ask you to hold these items, these personal items? Is that glove hers, or we will need the items?
Okay. Do you want me to just hold on?
20 to dispatch, just information for the law. One
Bro, you
return
know
away.
what? When she had the glasses on, she kind of was looking like she had the Medea glasses on. You know, she kind of was looking like. Let me see if I could go back to it real quick. I know the timestamp, but I need y'all to see it so y'all can get what I'm saying. Okay, so she's look right here. I don't know how old she is, right? But she's giving, with the Medea Tyler Perry glasses, she's giving like, y'all ever watch a TV show where like they show an old character, like you know the character is an older character, and then they show a flashback in a random later season of them when they were younger. This is the flashback version of whoever this girl is. She's like an old cranky bitch. She's an old cranky bitch. They just showed her back in time. Like that's what it was. I'm sorry for lack of a better language.
One was allowed to gain entry.
Cranky old woman.
Okay, does she have a second one?
Vehicle and having that search.
It looks like she's wearing it.
Okay.
So she can take it.
Having a bad day.
No, we can get it. There you go. And then if you could hand me her personal items.
Yep.
Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend. Did I see the did I stay alive? How to see? Oh, of course she acting like that. Look at it. Snow.
Hey, ma'am.
Y'all only act like that where it's snow. She just ain't, bro. She probably ain't had nowhere to go, bro. Like no bullshit. Like I'm not even joking.
Stand over here. Do not enter the vehicle yet.
She probably had nowhere to go. It's snowing.
I'm gonna take everything out of your pockets here for you.
Dayton, Ohio. Oh my gosh, Ohio.
Shouldn't be.
Yeah, it's like y'all second
Just get in the
Florida.
vehicle. Watch your head. I'm gonna buckle you in.
I ain't gonna lie, this is how you get arrested though. And I mean that in terms of like, you be quiet, cause she probably got a lawyer. She might just
I'm
seek
gonna start
civil
it
or
so she's
something,
got heat going on.
but she don't have a case.
Got it.
She might have an argument. Cause it's like, yeah, I mean, why would you put me on the schedule, but just leave.
Appreciate
your
your
employer.
helping out, Mitch. So,
I'll meet you back at the office. Her
Okay.
bag's in the front seat.
Good.
We'll go through that stuff too.
Yeah.
And take it all
put it
out.
into evidence and stuff.
If you want, I'll do the transport.
I'd appreciate that because I got to write the report.
Yeah, we'll get it done. We'll get it knocked out.
All right, man.
Yep, see you office.
Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend. Did I did already eat did I be low? I'm sorry. But oh, today did I stay the high still alive? How to stay alive? All right. Acoustic concert. LOL. Yeah, my voice is getting back slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. All right. So, this one I should have, bruh, because I haven't been able to get on stream the last couple days. This is one that I bookmarked, and I could not wait to get back on stream to watch this one with y'all. You know what I'm saying? This one's coming from Body Cam Edition. And I think this one deserves... an intro. And I don't need your permission. Shit nasty. Shit nasty. Fucking a bastard. Alright. Jesus, I need a McDonald's Sprite to wash that down. Just all that acidic. I need all that to take that down. All right. I appreciate that, Jenny. All right. Let me give me all you. All right. What it do, nephew? It's your uncle. Whoa, and I'm coming at you with some that we used to do. Now, this video right here is coming from Body Cam Edition. In the title of this one, moments before she catches a felony and gets fired? What's wrong with y'all at the workplace acting crazy? Let's watch this before your Uncle Lou gets tired. Now, hit that like button for the algorithm, hey, Uncle Lou. Make sure you share the video. Somebody next to you, hit that subscription with that notification muscle, because we on the way to 10K in 2025. And you already know how this one gonna sound, right? Now, without further ado.
First, 2025, officers responded to a workplace incident involving an employee reportedly out of control.
Whoa. Come on, let's not do no. I'm locked in. We not doing no unk shit. All right, we go. All right, we not messing it up.
Oh, good job,
Hey, we're not gonna have any. We're not gonna have any more of this.
On January
I'm not gonna lie.
31st,
This shit looks hilarious. I'm sorry.
2025.
She said good
officers
joke.
responded to a workplace incident involving an employee reportedly out of control, attacking co-workers and damaging property. 2 employees attempted to restrain her until officers arrived.
Is anybody injured?
You got the police coming up in here. Like,
Are you
be
injured?
for real.
You don't need an ambulance? Okay.
Is there anyone injured? No. No? Okay. Can we talk over there, maybe?
Yes.
This is Jenny.
I'll talk to Jenny real quick. Will you just see if anybody got
I ain't
physically...
gonna lie.
Hi. You're Jenny?
Yes.
Okay. What's going on today?
Nothing. I was telling my supervisor nothing's going on, and she told me that I seemed out of it, and I was like, I'm tired. I work 2 jobs. Like, it's Friday. Like, I have to go to my other job, my yoga studio, and clean up and go to work.
Sure.
That's it.
That's understandable. Okay.
And that was it.
Okay.
And that was it.
Did you physically go after anybody? Did anybody?
My sick voice sounds like I've been zapped by a Looney Tunes gun. Make me sound like a weatherman.
They just, I just kept asking them, like, what's wrong? Like, I didn't do anything. Like, what's wrong with it? And I just kept pleading to them. I was like, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. And that was it. But it wasn't anything like me being aggressive to them. Or at least I didn't think it was being aggressive.
Did anybody put their hands on you?
No.
Okay, and you didn't.
I'm trying to get like I'm trying to gauge her.
How much sleep did you get last night?
I got 8 hours.
You got 8 hours. What time did you start this job today?
It would have been at 7.
So 7 in the morning.
So when I woke up, it would have been 7. By the time I got here, it would have been 8.
Okay. So and then you work what 8 to
now.
8 to now. Okay. All right. Has this ever happened before? Had they?
Well, the forecast for tomorrow is going to probably fucking rain. So bring your goddamn umbrella. If you don't, that's on you, nephew.
Never
Shit.
approached you? Okay.
Hey.
Okay. Have you had anything to drink?
No.
Don't get ready. Stay
are
ready.
You somebody that does drink alcohol?
Occasionally, but not today.
Not today.
She seemed chill though.
Especially not because I'm working.
Okay, so that's never something like you would.
She looked calm though.
Have a drink or anything like that. Okay.
She like she was crying.
any type of like medicine you're on or anything like that?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
Nothing.
So you just feel tired?
Crazy type, for sure.
Could be, but this is every Friday. Like, this is something.
Do you have days off? What are your days off?
No.
You
I
don't
mean,
get-
I'm Monday through Friday, and then so when I go and clean at the yoga studio, it's Monday, Thursday, or Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So it's not like it's just today.
Okay. So you just feel overtired.
I mean, I feel normal.
Okay. This is
Yeah.
this is your normal?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't know why they think you did they say anything as to why they thought you looked
No.
maybe not abnormal?
No.
Like you didn't fall asleep at your desk or anything
No.
like that?
No.
Okay.
Why
you
did
tell
they
me if you
call
had
her?
anything to drink and I didn't tell your boss? Just so I know medically what I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you're
she like
saying no
she
alcohol,
waiting on Maury test
no type of
results.
drugs or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yes, you have or no, you haven't?
No.
No, you haven't. Okay.
No.
Okay. You do seem a little off to me talking to you, but I don't
In
know
what
you.
way?
You seem a little like slow to response, and your eyes are very glazed over.
I got the eyes part.
Were you
but
crying at all?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
crying.
Okay.
Because of what they accused me of.
Okay,
The
sure.
crying, yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't even ask. How old are you?
I'm 32.
Okay. So
Wow.
you're 32. So you haven't had anything, and you think this is more of a misunderstanding?
Yes.
Okay. How did you get to work today?
By myself. I'm like coming to here regularly. Yeah.
Scary.
And you didn't drive or anything like that?
I mean, I drove.
Oh, you drove. You did
yeah,
drive.
of
Okay.
course.
You drove
That's what I'm
yourself
trying
in.
to tell you. Like, I drove
Okay.
here normally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got to talk to my partner. This is kind of I got to make sure nothing criminal happened. I
She
don't
seemed
think anything
chill.
did.
What the
Okay. Then it's going to be more of an internal thing with your workplace. How long have you worked here?
I worked here since October.
October. Okay. So they might have some internal whatever they're going to decide to do.
Okay.
That's out of our hands, okay?
Okay.
The next thing I will have to do is make sure you're good to drive.
Okay.
Okay? So you would be able to pass some field sobriety test, or I could just get a PBT and you could blow into it and it should show all zeros, right?
She chilling.
Or is it not going to?
No, at that point, that's whatever you guys think.
I just want to make sure you're good to drive. I sure wouldn't want you to get behind the wheel and then have an accident, and you don't need that in your life, right? You don't need a DUI. Because you could leave here, head yourself into another town, and then something else.
Yeah, she's giving
So
crazy.
if I gave you a PBT test, would you blow zeros or no? You can just shake your head
She
yes or no. I
whispering?
don't care. And I'm not going to tell your
She
boss.
gonna
It's
look
not,
right at that.
it's not my place to tell your
I
boss.
mean, it's not
My
my
concern
place
is
to
you-
tell anything.
My concern is you don't drive if you've had too much to drink.
I mean, I'm fine right now, and there's nothing to.
Would it be, okay, how about this? Would it be best if you called a friend or a family member or an Uber to have you leave for tonight and come get your car later?
Sure.
Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. I appreciate that. Okay.
Wait. Are they? Is she trying to let her slide?
But let me go talk to my partner. And then
But she
we're gonna
dumb
try
for
get
trying
out.
to
Do you
be.
have your ID on you?
Yeah. Let me get it.
Oh, no. You don't have to get it. Just, I don't want you to have any confrontation with them. Just have a seat. My partner's going to hang tight with you, okay?
So at this point, no, they don't want to do anything other than have.
Well, y'all be surprised how many people do this kind of shit, though.
Get
I think she'll be Lulu.
You want to do an Uber?
She definitely do Lulu.
I'm just
She told.
telling you, like, if you need.
Nah, bro, that ain't no weed, bro. Weed don't do that shit to you, bro. I'm sorry, weed don't do that. She tripping. She on that bullshit. She drinking that fucking jug. And what the fuck? I thought that was like a totem. That almost scared the shit out of me. She about to transform.
You want to do an Uber?
I mean, I'm fine. I'm just telling you, like, if you need.
You're not going to drive. No, I'm talking to you.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm fine.
You're not fine to drive.
I'm
So
gonna tell you right now,
okay.
I'm fine.
I know that's what you're telling me, but I can tell by just the communication I've had with you, you're not okay to drive. Okay? So, like, the best plan is for you to get an Uber. Where's your phone at?
I'm not gonna lie. What we thinking, chat? Chat. Unless you seen this video, do not answer. But like, what we thinking? Cause I never seen this before. She seemed chill. She don't seem like anything is wrong with her. She seems like they just bothering her about some shit, and she was crying for real. She does look like she was crying, but she don't give like she drunk or nothing. The only indication that she might have gave was when this one right here was talking about, hey, I'm not gonna tell. Blah, blah, blah. That was the only one time that she slipped up. Drunk as fuck, drunk as fuck. Are you sure? I'm not getting that vibe. I don't drink like that. I'm gonna be honest. That's on rare occasions, on occasions like that. But I like the ooh, you know what I'm saying? That 420. She got slurred speech. Really? Maybe I'm lost.
Do you want to grab? Why don't you grab your stuff? And
Maybe I'm
call yourself
lost in her eyes. Yeah, maybe drug interaction between two men. That can happen too.
Is this your water bottle? Because it's leaking.
This big one.
Okay, this one.
Oh my gosh.
You drink a whole one in a day?
It better be water in there.
That's pretty good.
There better be water in there. Trying to be charitable.
Oh, good job.
Hey, we're not gonna have any. We're not gonna have any more of this.
Let's walk out.
Yeah.
We're gonna walk out.
Favorite stuff.
Petty.
Keep walking. Good job. Keep walking. Hey, keep walking.
Alright, that's it.
Oh!
Wait. Hey.
Oh!
So if you can give me a cup. So.
Yo, I'm not even gonna lie, that muscle memory is fucking insane. Holy shit. What the fuck? Yo, dog, the arm strength. Yo, you're never gonna stop this chick from her in a phone call. Look. I'm thinking like both of her hands are rested. There's no fucking way. She said, hey, Kaylee, you on that bullshit. I'm crying. Put it on speaker. You should put it on speaker. She laughing. I'm crying.
All right, don't move. I'm gonna make these so they don't tighten up on you, okay?
Don't move. Is there an exit that way or no?
Hey, they silly as fuck.
Are you? Yeah. Jenny, we're gonna get you up, okay?
Yeah, I know.
We're not looking to fight with you, okay?
Oh, I know.
All right, I'm gonna help you up. Ready? One.
Why did you do this?
Okay, come this way.
Can you help me?
Sure, that's fine.
Not you.
That's fine.
Damn.
You sit up. Now walk up.
You good? I'll be right
That's
behind you.
Just don't do nothing stupid.
Yeah, can you just open a door for us, please?
Oh, can you just open up?
You wanna go this way?
Can you just open up? Can I get all my stuff?
I'll grab your stuff.
No.
I'll grab your stuff.
Officer, please.
I'll grab your stuff.
Whoa. Damn.
Don't.
Oh, you ugly.
Let's go.
Damn.
Ugly. You are disgusting.
Tell them how you feel.
You are the most terrible manager ever. You never gave me feedback. You were terrible.
I don't know. Why is she still following her? What the fuck? Is she talking shit too?
Terrible manager ever. You never gave me feedback. You were terrible.
No.
What? Yeah.
So you want me to open this door?
I will you up. I will you up.
Give me a second.
Shut the up. Shut the you stupid.
Did you get hit, ma'am?
Okay. Yeah, she did. Good thing that she got. Oh, good timing.
Let me go get my car.
Sure.
Come back around. Squirtly.
Just trying to have somebody open up a door for us.
We time we got here? Or,
Yeah. Don't kick me.
Stop.
You've already been charged with aggravated battery.
Bro, she just went 180.
Are you injured?
Oh, you're asking me right now if I'm injured? My right cuff is injured. You idiot. You're a idiot cop right now.
Don't kick me.
You're a idiot if you're
She in
telling
that
me that
UFC.
if anything is injured. You're a idiot because you are injuring my right hand right now.
Don't move.
Oh, you.
Bro, she getting folded like a
Don't
pretzel.
move, Jennifer. Don't move. Don't move.
Jennifer, would you prefer?
Shit. It's the same shit you
I
guys
know
are
you
putting
playing
us through.
games.
You want me to hold the door?
You hold the door, yeah.
I know that's how it works.
You want me to stand up?
You're in the car.
Yeah, go ahead.
Those giggles are scary. Bruh, maybe that's why crazy confine me sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit like that, I didn't peep the flag in the beginning. I still didn't peep drunk, none of that shit. She would have got off with me. Yeah. That's all she would have told me. I'd have been like,
Hold on, let me
okay, I believe
search
you.
you real quick.
Yeah. Hey, can we get the other officer
Look,
in here?
I have to check you before you get in my car.
Go ahead,
Please
ma'am.
Please
Well,
don't
now I
kick
know
me. Please
she's
don't do
drunk.
anything
I'm
violent,
not doing
okay?
shit to you. Just
You don't gotta tell me twice, Leggy. But Leggy, if you get pulled over, you might, I don't know. I might just do I might just do a pit maneuver. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna learn pit maneuvers and shit. That's what's gonna happen.
do it.
Everybody
Just
should be worried.
Go about it. Just fucking do it. Ma'am, you have nothing to worry about. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no, she keeps going back and forth with you too.
Sit back for me, please.
I'm sitting. What the fuck am I gonna do?
Who's gonna bail her out?
Shut up, dude. Just leave me
We gotta
alone.
put the seatbelt on you, okay?
Okay, leave me.
So
Okay,
she's gonna pass this
Why
out
does
to me.
she?
Or she get a battery charger.
She's gonna pass this
She's a
out.
f***ing idiot.
Okay.
She doesn't know what the f she's doing. She's a f***ing idiot. Look at her.
Just sit back for me so we can get this around.
Barely. Look at this idiot.
You got it?
Holy shit. Good for you, ma'am.
She had to call that
Good
girl.
for you.
Okay.
Anything.
Took it off?
I don't deserve this.
Man, they speeding.
Hey, you're going fast. Miss Girl, patrolling. Woo! Patrolling. You're old as f***, so... so this must be so easy for you. Good for you. You have old gray hair, so I'm sure this is very easy for you. Good for you, girl. Good for you.
The woman was charged with
What does that have to
aggravated
do
battery
with
on
it?
a peace officer, obstructing a peace officer, criminal damage to property, and aggravated battery for assaulting her manager. Share your thoughts below and remember to like and subscribe.
Bro, come on.
Oh, good job,
I ain't gonna lie, that was my favorite part of the whole damn thing. Cause like she really took the time to call somebody to talk shit. Like, I'm petty sometimes too, bro. But damn, I don't think I'll ever go that far. Like in my peak pettiness. But y'all understand the lengths I'm willing to go sometimes. I just don't have the energy to give to people. But like, when it's there, best believe. It's one of the situations where Blues revealed her inner monster is her true traits to abuse her. I don't deserve this. Don't write anything. Hoping it sticks. Man, yeah, Kaylee probably would have got me in trouble. I ain't gonna lie to you. What the heck? Oh, I'm so sorry. You can run and tell that. You can run and tell that. We gonna find you. We gonna find you. Bro. But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Some of y'all people on the internet crazy. I remember I put a post on my TikTok today. Somebody commented, "Rip Lil Wayne, R.I.P. Lil Wayne." That shit made me fucking mad, pissed me off. Cause not the fact that you said Lil Wayne died, but it was the fact that I actually spent probably like an hour 45 trying to find that shit out. That shit was fake news. I'm never gonna fucking like, bro. That shit is so annoying. Video where the guy blew zero and got arrested for DUI. No, but I was supposed to put that on my watch later. That's a great one, Leggy. What's the title of it? Can you put it in the chat so I can copy paste? I was supposed to put that on my watch later. I think I seen the clip of that on TikTok or the headline. School pickup turns chaos after parents show up. We're gonna find you. We're gonna find you. Duh, Discord. What happened? Why did it close? Which one? You said the one that guy blew zero? I don't see that. Oh, you just dropped one now. Yeah, I think I've seen this one. I did see this one. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't want to lie to you.
Turn it up for James Bunch back.
Even though I don't think I watched this on my channel. I've seen this before. It's like the soccer player or some shit. But how do you do that though? Like, I don't know how police do that. No, yeah, I still got some. Yeah, Discord just had just went out. Yeah, because I was using it. But yeah, I just got a little bit of congestion. Nothing crazy. I got the Discord up. And yeah, football. Yeah, it's like my bad. I say soccer. Yeah, man. The first ever. What was the first video you guys remember that put you guys into the whole rabbit hole of body cam? I could tell you my first video ever that put me down this rabbit hole of body cam. Like, it was the first video to where I was like telling people about it. Like, I remember telling people after I seen the video, like, bro, I seen this video this week of this dude, life changed before his eyes. Like, bro, pretty much it was a video of this dude going down the interstate and he got caught like trafficking like a whole bunch of stuff. And like, long story short, the police officers ended up giving him like a ticket, and they said, all right, they sent him on his way, but they was like letting him know, like, all right, just expect they're gonna be coming to kick your door in any second now, like any day now. I forgot what video it was. I never found it after the fact. Like, it never came back, circled back, none of that stuff. Oh no, you don't understand. I've been blowing out my nose. I've been blowing my nose all day. Oh yeah, I got one more. I got a horror video lined up here. I could finish one up. Not a horror. We could like go down the little rabbit hole of the scary. You know what I'm saying? Scary. All right, so I got two. So we're going to do a vote out of the scary ones. We could finish off on this one right here. So I got 5 most disturbing 4chan threads, or The Dark Side of Lost Media 3 by The Void. Now, 5 most disturbing 4chan threads is by Chilling Scares, and The Dark Side of Lost Media is by The Void. So 1 for Chilling Scares, 2 The Void. 1 is 5 most disturbing 4chan threads. Bruh, I'm not old enough for 4chan. 2, The Dark Side of Lost Media. Leggies saying The Dark Side of Lost Media. The Dark Side of Lost Media. BK said 2. BK, have it your way. Mandy, shout out to Mandy. Mandy says she wants to see the disturbing fortune. John say 2. I know we outnumbered, but it's definitely more, y'all. You see the Cavs lose today? Damn, the Cavs lost, bro. No, yeah, 90, not 90, but Leggy said that. And I went to see the score. They was getting dog cheeked. But this is expected. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I was telling my pops that, like, Rick Carlisle, he gonna come out and make proper adjustments. Like, I think Cleveland was just playing with a lot of desperation. I think Cleveland could go 7, though, just because they was #1 team, and if they want to win that bad. But I think Sixers, not Sixers, I think Pacers in 6. They was down 40 at half is wild. But, bro, I'm a Heat fan, bro. We lost by, we was down by 60 at a point to that same team, so they deserve it. I don't give a fuck. The Pacers are doing their job. Thank you, Indiana. I love you. Thank you. You clapping the Cleveland Cavaliers cheeks right now. Thank you so much. And New York Knicks, thank you so much, too. I fucking hate the Boston Celtics. Fuck the Celtics. And fuck the Knicks, too, but fuck. It's like the lesser of two evils. I really like Brunson. But at the same time, too, this is one of the best playoffs in a while. No. I don't want to say the Knicks going to blow it, bro. I think Tatum, they putting too much pressure on Tatum. Tatum going to blow it. I think I was waiting for New York to do something special. I think they had the jitters. It's going to be fire. Knicks not going to blow it. I think it's going to go 7. I want all of them to go 6-7. You a Celtics fan? Fuck. That's tough. This is where we divide. Fuck the Celtics. Yeah, no, fuck the Celtics. I'm sorry. All right, so we gonna hop into this one. This one's gonna be the dark side of lost media. Fuck the Celtics. Yeah, no. I picked the Celtics to 7 though, but I kind of want the Knicks to win. But title this one by the void, the dark side of lost media 3. Nah, sports is fire, man. Miami Heat all the way. The title of this one, the dark side of lost media. So we gonna jump in this one. I keep getting distracted because Miami Heat, man. Damn, we out the playoffs though. I want y'all home with us. I want Tatum to be with Bam right now, chilling in Cancun. Heat burial will not be lost though. No, we gonna make a comeback. Pat Riley said we not running it back.
Most lost media fades into obscurity by accident.
Old ass.
A show gets cancelled.
Whoa.
A hard drive.
Wait, I wasn't ready. Chat. All right, we finishing off with a scary one, chat. Though, you better lock in.
Most lost media fades into obscurity by accident. A show gets cancelled. A hard drive fails. A tape is forgotten on a shelf. But sometimes, it disappears for a very different reason. In 2009, a Pakistani reality show set out to crown the ultimate survivor. It had corporate sponsors, exotic filming locations, and a full production crew. But during the filming of one challenge, something went horribly wrong and has remained buried ever since. Hidden behind contracts, PR statements, and footage that, to this day, has never surfaced.
Bro, clear man. Bro, damn.
Clearman was supposed to be a breakthrough in Pakistani television, a sleek, high-budget reality series modelled after the American television series Survivor, with contestants flown to Thailand to compete in exotic, high-stakes challenges.
The world is so beautiful sometimes.
For those unfamiliar, Survivor places a group of people in an isolated location where they're forced to provide food, fire, and shelter for themselves. Each episode, they go head-to-head in grueling physical and mental challenges, everything from swimming and running to puzzles and endurance tests. The winners earn rewards, the losers risk elimination, voted out by the very people they live with. It's a slow, competitive descent into one final winner. and in 2009,
That shit
Clear Man
sounds
tried
fun.
to bring that same...
Yo, that shit sounds fun as hell, though. Why do I sound like I want to be in Survivor? Why is my guilty trait? Why is my guilty trait the fact that I think that I can win that?
Formula to Pakistan. Commissioned by Unilever Pakistan, the show was designed to promote clear anti-dandruff shampoo. The name wasn't metaphorical. Whoever won the competition would literally be crowned the Clear Man. Filming took place in Bangkok, Thailand, and hosted by Amina Sheikh, a popular Pakistani model. By mid-August of that year, 9 episodes had already been completed. Among the contestants was 32-year-old Mohammed Saad Khan, a husband and father of 4, and a rising professional working at the Royal Bank of Scotland. He wasn't there for the money. According to friends, he'd joined Clear Man for the experience and the challenge. He loved thrill, competition, anything that pushed him. And with his height, good looks, and background in modelling, he quickly became a standout on the show, a favourite among the other contestants. But that didn't stop him from being eliminated in episode 4. After failing to land a ball in a basket during a physical challenge, he was voted out. At least, temporarily.
Well, shampoo. I mean, if there's no shampoo in play, I wouldn't be able to. I get it, Leggy. I wouldn't be able to play. Ha ha, Uncle Lou's bald. Ha ha. I still shampoo my hair when I ain't shaved, though.
Being eliminated earlier in the competition, he was brought back through a wildcard twist, likely because of how popular he had become among both the contestants and the crew.
Running my fingers through my thoughts.
Hours before filming, he was excited. He told friends he couldn't wait to get back in the game. This was the kind of challenge he lived for. The event was held in Chatuchak Park in Bangkok, a 3-stage obstacle course designed to test endurance. First, contestants had to run through a fiery path. Then, they would dive into a pond and swim across. The final stretch was a rope climb to the finish, and throughout it all, they were required to carry a 7-kilogram sandbag.
And how much money is
The pond, at its centre, was 8 feet deep, but no one saw that as a problem. The cast had been assured that the water wasn't dangerous, that there were precautions in place, and they believed it. But there were no divers, no paramedics, no proper lifeguards, just first aid staff, and only if someone got hurt. Saad entered the course with confidence. He sprinted through the first leg, cleared the fire, reached...
When you just hear a story and you just see the picture, you already know this is not going to go in a good direction.
The edge of the pond.
Like,
Then, without hesitation, jumped in. He was a strong swimmer. Friends had described him that way. But not long after entering the water, something changed. Midway through the pond, Saad flipped onto his back. He looked panicked. Then he called out for help, with the weight still strapped onto him. Some of it tied to his chest, some allegedly secured around his ankles. He was struggling to stay afloat. Then, he went underwater. The water was muddy. The visibility was low. The other contestants, watching from the edge, jumped in to search for him. Crew members joined in, but no one could see anything. Minutes passed. His backpack floated to the surface, but Saad never did. By the time lifeguards arrived, between 10 and 12 minutes later, it was already over. They pulled him from the water, but he had no pulse. And with no oxygen support or resuscitation gear, there was nothing they could have done to save him.
But did they even try
News of
for
Saad
real?
Khan's death didn't break immediately. In fact, in the days that followed, there was almost nothing. It wasn't until his body was flown back to Karachi that the story began to surface. At first, the only voices speaking out came from Pakistani bloggers. People like Umair Mohsin, Farooq Ahmed, and the site Teeth Maestro began posting details online. They paid tribute to Saad. Then they started asking questions. Questions about why the show had continued filming, why there were no safety protocols, and why no one in the media seemed willing to cover it. One of the first to publish the story was a blogger named Farhan Junjua. But almost immediately after his article went live, his entire website was taken offline by his hosting provider. The reason listed was nature of content. It wasn't until the end of August, nearly 2 weeks after the incident, that national and international media finally began reporting on the case. But even then, the story was incomplete. Interviews with contestants confirmed that the production team had never measured the depth of the pond, that there were no lifeguards present during the challenge, and in a report published by the Times of India, unnamed crew members alleged that the production team delayed rescue efforts because they wanted to keep filming. Thai police opened an investigation to determine whether the death had been accidental or the result of negligence, but no official findings were ever released. When finally confronted, Unilever denied responsibility. The company's spokeswoman stated that production had been outsourced to Working Hands Productions, with Mindshare acting as the intermediary. According to her, the contract clearly stated that safety and security measures were the responsibility of those teams, not Unilever itself. When asked to provide a copy of that contract, the company declined. Instead, they offered Saad's family a private compensation package, not as an admission of guilt, but in their words, out of rightness. After the public found out, Unilever announced that filming had been suspended. Quietly, the show was cancelled. No episodes of Clear Man were ever released. According to the national news, Saad's relatives, along with his friend Babar Jumani, had tried to obtain the footage. They wanted to see what had happened. Whether they ever received it is still unknown. And in the end, Clear Man became something no one ever planned for. A reality show remembered not for how it aired, but for how it disappeared.
That's crazy. Scary, too. Hush money, man. For real. It's like telling them to shut up, but that's not enough.
There's a kind of silence that only happens at concerts. Right after a song ends, when the singer pauses to speak. Maybe to tell a story. Maybe to introduce what comes next. But on one night in August 2010, that silence went on for much longer. At a sold-out show in California, the lights were low. The audience was still, and the band had just finished playing one of their most powerful songs. Then, something happened. The music stopped. The show never resumed. And what was captured that night by the fans, the crew, and the cameras was never seen again.
Cob. Corn on the cobby. Corn on the cob, the swell season.
The Swell Season is a folk rock duo made up of Glenn Hansard and Marketa Irglova. By 2010, they were touring the US, performing emotional, intimate sets to devoted fans. On August 19th, they were playing a sold-out show at the Mountain Winery in Saratoga, California. The venue was outdoors, built into the hillside. The stage sat beneath a tall stone structure that resembled an old church. Nearly 2,000 people filled the seats. Among them was 32-year-old Michael Edward Pickles, who had come to the show with a friend. Throughout the night, he stayed mostly to himself. He stood alone. He barely reacted to the music. Something about him seemed detached, quiet, distant, but not outwardly upset. At some point around 10 p.m., he left his seat, left his belongings behind, and vanished into the crowd. On stage, the Swell Season had just finished performing one of their most emotional songs, When Your Mind's Made Up. The music faded, the lights were low. Glenn Hansard had started talking to the audience, joking with his guitarist. And then, in the middle of that quiet moment, something broke. A figure appeared on the rooftop above the stage. He was moving fast, climbing up the stone structure, sprinting across the roof, losing his footing, then getting back up again. And then, he jumped. He dropped nearly 30 feet, crashing through lighting equipment before slamming into a speaker just a few feet from Glenn Hansard. There was no scream, no warning, just a sudden impact, heavy and violent. For a moment, no one understood what had happened. Glenn walked over and stood above the body. The rest of the band slowly left the stage. From the crowd, people screamed. Others cried. A doctor in the audience rushed forward. Paramedics arrived
Bro,
shortly.
what? Where? From where? Up here? Or up here? Cause this is an insane fall up here alone. But anywhere up here, forget
Cried. A doctor in the audience rushed forward. Paramedics arrived shortly after. They performed CPR for over an hour, but it was too late. Michael Edward Pickles had taken his own life in front of nearly 2,000 people.
Why?
The show never resumed. After the impact, the venue emptied out in silence.
Yo, and I'm not trying to be insensitive to what he did. Whatever he was going through is insane. But why do that in front of all those people? That's some attention-seeking shit. Nobody's going to sit there and feel bad for you after you do some bullshit like that. Like, there's people that probably brought their kids out to some show like this. I don't know what kind of music they make. Maybe, you know, they probably just came to catch a vibe and you came to do that shit. That's on some, like, Owen Hart, like, shit. But this one's not an accident.
Some
know?
people cried. Others just stood there, unsure of what they'd just witnessed. Glenn Hansard and Marketa Irglova left quietly, along with the rest of the band.
Ruin people, bro.
The next day, a brief statement was posted to the band's MySpace page. It read, "The band, crew, and all involved with them are shocked and saddened by the unfortunate events of last night. Our hearts go out to the victim and to his friends and family." But what followed was questions. Who was Michael Edward Pickles, and why did he do this? At the time of his death, Pickles was facing multiple charges. He had been arrested earlier that year after allegedly threatening to kill his girlfriend and himself during an argument on New Year's Day. According to police reports, he had tied her up, pointed a loaded shotgun at her, and said he was going to end both of their lives. She pleaded with him, promised not to tell anyone. Eventually, he let her go. She escaped, called authorities, and Pickles was arrested later that night after a 90-minute standoff. He was out on a $150,000 bail when he attended the concert. There was no suicide note, no public explanation. But from the charges, the court date, and the looming consequences, it was clear that something in his life had broken. And for whatever reason, he chose that night, that moment, that stage.
He wanted attention.
The Swell season cancelled the remainder of the concert, and though they never publicly addressed the event again, what happened that night has stayed with the people who were there. With nearly 2,000 people in the audience, many were filming parts of the show. Some of those clips have surfaced online, fragments of the concert before and after the incident.
Wow.
But the moment itself, the impact, the jump, has never been released.
Wow.
And in the end, that night became more than just a concert. It became a night that hundreds witnessed, that only a handful recorded, and that no one will ever fully forget.
But that's crazy, bro. So these are like medias that we'll never see. Like, it's like
some of the darkest footage ever recorded wasn't caught by chance. It was planned, carefully set up, filmed in controlled conditions. In 2018, a political satire series set out to expose the powerful, using disguise, deception, and absurdity to see how far people would go when they thought no one was watching. Most of what they captured was ridiculous. Some of it went viral, but one interview never aired. Not because of what was asked, but because of how it was answered.
Whoa, damn. Fuck. What, the way he edited that shit. Like
Who is America premiered in July of 2018.
The fuck?
Created by satirist Sacha Baron Cohen, the show was built around a single idea: get close to people in power and see what they're willing to say when they think no one will question them. Each episode followed Cohen in full disguise as one of several fictional characters: a far-right conspiracy theorist, a militant Israeli colonel, an eccentric activist, all created to bait politicians, influencers, and everyday Americans into saying something they'd never say on their own.
Bro, that's fucking Borat. Borat fucking out here. This dude different, bro. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine having to have a show like this? No, G shit. It does sound brilliant. Like, he did this, and his disguises are so good.
What made the show
Ya
disturbing
Smeeeeelllll.
wasn't
Oh, I
that
want
the
to hear
tricks
this.
worked. It's that they worked so easily. In just 7 episodes, Cohen convinced a lawmaker to strip down and shout racial slurs on camera. He got celebrities to endorse fake causes. He accused a former Senate candidate of being a child molester and filmed the reaction. But one segment was never released, and what was meant to be another absurd stunt turned into something far darker.
All the stuff he
Gio
named.
Monaldo was one of Sacha Baron Cohen's lesser-known characters, an Italian billionaire, a fashion photographer, outlandish, crude, and completely fake. He got a reality TV star to endorse child soldiers. He tried to get O.J. Simpson to confess to murder. But in Las Vegas, things went somewhere else entirely. Cohen was in character, staying at a hotel when he approached a concierge. The cameras were rolling. The plan was the same: say something outrageous and see how far the other person would go. But this time, he opened with it. Gio told the concierge he had assaulted an 8-year-old boy, and he waited for the man to leave. Instead, he stayed. Not only that, he listened, offered advice, asked questions. They talked about how to solve the problem, about lawyers who could make it disappear, about why drowning the boy wouldn't work in America. And then, when Cohen asked for a young boy to celebrate with, someone older than 8, but younger than bar mitzvah age, the concierge didn't even pause. He said he knew someone who could help.
What the fuck?
He said it like it was normal. Cohen had gone in expecting to make a scene. Instead, he was horrified he may have uncovered something real, something that never should have happened, and something no one was ever supposed to see. After the interview, Cohen broke character. He took the footage and sent it directly to the FBI. What he believed he'd uncovered wasn't just a sick joke gone too far. It felt like the tip of something larger. But when the FBI reviewed the footage, they dropped the case. No arrests, no follow-up. Cohen later called the segment too dark and wrong to be aired, not just for legal reasons, but because it was disturbing on a level that even Who is America couldn't justify. The scene wasn't funny. No one laughed. It just kept getting darker. That's how one Reddit user described it after participating.
Bro, that's terrible, man. Bro, I don't know who the fuck would do so. Like, bro, it's so baffling to hear that there's folks, it's really folks out here that's moving like that. Like, bruh, that's crazy, bruh. And it's like when y'all moving like that, y'all never have that thought that comes across your mind like, bro, what am I doing with myself? Like, why am I so evil? That don't come across your mind?
In a private research screening. They wrote, "As a research participant, I was privileged to see this and many of the other scenes that appeared in the series. Yes, this man did indeed say somewhat reluctantly that he could put Cohen's character in touch with someone that could help him. No one in the room laughed at this scene. It wasn't funny and became darker and darker until we were all in shock. It was really hard to tell if this guy was just saying what was needed to be said to get the job he was interviewing for. I got the impression that his job was to always say yes no matter what was asked, because rich people don't take no kindly, and then figure a way to weasel out of what was not possible. In this particular case, it was hard to tell if he actually could, or if he was just lying. And maybe that was it. Or maybe, as some have suggested, the concierge turned over the encounter himself, reported the character to the FBI, and when they looked into it, they realized Gio Monaldo didn't exist. There's even the possibility the FBI did pursue it, quietly. But either way, the result was the same. No footage or images of the concierge interview have ever been publicly released, and we don't even know for sure if it still exists. Cohen never returned for a second season. Whatever happened in that Las Vegas hotel room was real enough to send to the FBI, and disturbing enough to never be seen again. They say snuff films don't exist.
Oh my god.
Stories like that have always lived on the fringes, passed around online, dismissed by authorities, and chalked up as dark internet folklore. But in 1999, a case out of Germany changed everything. 2 men were arrested after police uncovered a recording, not just a violent video. This was different. It had been planned, filmed, and prepared for sale. And for the first time, investigators had direct evidence that people weren't only looking for snuff films, but some had already made them.
This is lost media.
For decades, people have argued about whether snuff films are real. The idea first entered the public conversation in the 1970s. Around that time, a rumor started spreading that underground filmmakers were producing movies that showed real killings, then selling the tapes to a private audience. The kind of thing that would never be advertised, just passed from hand to hand in secret. It was a disturbing concept, but there was no evidence, nothing to prove it actually happened.
Bro, the imagery
Then, in 1976,
scary.
a movie was released, simply titled Snuff. It claimed to show an actress being killed on camera. And even though the scene was staged, the lie was enough to amplify the myth. And from that point on, snuff films became part of internet folklore, a rumor that refused to go away. People have seen real murders on video before,
Is that
on the
children in a
dark web,
corn?
in cartel footage, in terrorism propaganda. But none of those were created for the same reason. They weren't made to be sold to an audience as entertainment. And that's what makes this case different. In 1997, 2 men in Germany created what's now considered the first confirmed snuff film. Ernst Dieter Kortzen and Stefan Michael Mahn weren't looking for shock value. They were looking for money. According to prosecutors, they intended to sell the footage overseas, where videos like this could reportedly fetch over £10,000 or just over $13,000. On the night it began, they drove through the red light district of Cologne and approached a 21-year-old sex worker named Juleha Akpinar. They offered her drugs and money to come with them to a remote farmhouse in Runsol, about 60 kilometers west. Once there, they tied her up using metal banding tape and began recording. Korzen carried out the assault. Mahn filmed it. But partway through, Juleha stopped breathing. She hadn't made it to the end of what they had planned. She died before the footage was complete. Frustrated and still determined to finish the tape, they went back out. Days later, they kidnapped another woman near a Christmas market in Dortmund. This time, she managed to escape. And that escape is what brought everything to an end. Police were able to track the 2 men back to the farmhouse. What they found confirmed everything. Inside, they discovered the body of Juleha Akpinar. Her remains had been discarded in a pile of rubbish. Her wrists and ankles were bound with metal banding tape, which had cut deeply into her skin.
Bro.
A forensic report later confirmed the cause of death was strangulation. During the investigation, it became clear that the attack had been filmed. The footage, intended for distribution, served as direct evidence. Both men were arrested and charged with murder. The judge sentenced both men to life in a secure psychiatric institution. It was ruled that Korzen would not be eligible for a review for at least 18 years. Mahn, 15. But what disturbed investigators most was the motive. This wasn't a crime of impulse. It had been planned, filmed, and priced, and it was made for an audience. According to prosecutors, there was a ready market, particularly in the United States, for films depicting extreme violence and death. And this case, they said, was proof that such a network wasn't just rumor. And yet, barely anyone knows about it. For a case this serious, the first time a court confirmed the existence of a snuff film, you'd expect it to be widely known, taught in criminology courses, referenced in news reports, brought up in every debate over whether snuff films are real. But outside of a single documentary and a few archived articles, it's almost been forgotten. If an underground market for this kind of footage really exists, something prosecutors openly suggested, then why isn't this case talked about more? Why isn't it held up as proof? Maybe because it's easier not to look. Maybe because the reality is worse than the myth. As for the footage itself, its current status is unknown. It existed at one point. That's been proven. But what happened to it after the trial isn't clear.
This is the
It
type
may
of
have
shit
been
that make me want to
destroyed,
search it all
or
up.
it could still be out there, unlabeled, hidden, circulated quietly through the places most people never see. And that uncertainty is what makes this case so disturbing. Not just because of what was done on camera, but because something like this could be created, confirmed, and then quietly disappear, without anyone really noticing. A piece of media that proved the myth was real. And now, it's nowhere to be found.
Bro, I don't know where they be finding this kind of media from. Because again, like I was saying in the video, like I would go search this kind of stuff up and I would have a hard time finding it. So for them to have a good detailed outlook on all that stuff is always, it's great insight. It's great insight, right? I had to put the thing through the shirt though, man. You know what I say? Uncle Lou getting cold, boy. Uncle Lou getting cold, boy. But man, you know what I'm saying, man? We did this little itty bitty late night stream, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Leave a W in the chat. Leave a W in the chat before we head out. I need everybody. I need all of your energies. W in the chat. W in the chat. Ain't nobody posting that with a traceable IP. Heck nah. Mandy, David, Cobb, BK, John, W's. I appreciate y'all W's. Man. I hopefully by like the time I wake up, like I think after waking up tomorrow and going through my day, but like the following day, I think I'll be like back to normal as far as like where I'm at with my sickness and whatnot. I won't sound like this anymore. You know what I'm saying? Congested at all. You guys will get the old school, you know, radio voice guy, Lou. You know, your Uncle Lou. But I hope this weekend was good to y'all. Like, even though I was kind of sick and whatnot, I wasn't doing nothing crazy. This coming weekend, I'm gonna be a tad bit busy. I do got some commitments that I do got to attend to, so I shouldn't expect no lives this weekend. More specifically, Saturday. Saturday. I probably might go Friday, but not Saturday at all. Nor Sunday, probably. Maybe if Sunday, probably like this, but we'll see. I'm going to try to leave some posts. Appreciate my voice. I appreciate that, Stephanie. I appreciate you guys for tapping in, man. Y'all keep me motivated. Y'all understand that I could have easily gotten to bed, just went to sleep, like I ain't feel good and all this stuff, but like, bro, y'all keep me motivated. Like, y'all want me, the fact that y'all tapped in, like I told you, I gotta go, but I know y'all not gonna just hand it to me, you know. I know nothing's handed. I gotta work and I gotta go get it, but I'm willing to go do that, and y'all make it easier. Y'all make it easier to show up for y'all, you know, because y'all just good people at the end of the day. Who winning the chip? I don't know. It's wide open. NBA is open right now. NBA is open right now. When the year started, I picked Boston at first, but I don't know. I picked Boston at first, and I think the championship might come out of whoever wins the Denver OKC series. So whoever comes out of that probably gonna get it. They're gonna go 7. But guys, just make sure y'all hit that that Naughty Bell, like I said. Make sure y'all following me. Just stay tuned. Like I told y'all, hopefully in the next couple of days, I'm gonna feel a bit better, and I'm gonna be right here with y'all again. We're gonna be rocking out. We're gonna be going crazy. We're gonna be doing what we do, man. Edit. Just the same old Adobe. You know what I'm saying? But man, girl, tell me, fellas, have you seen her? All right, chat. Well, I appreciate y'all typing in. Y'all already know what to do, man. Just keep coming through. Keep going. We're gonna keep going. Stephanie, you already know. Chat, you already know how we do. We're gonna keep doing leg, man. Y'all be safe, man. Y'all stay out of trouble. Y'all stay out of trouble. Y'all stay with y'all vibe. Y'all keep doing what y'all gotta do. We're gonna be right back at it, man. I told y'all, man, I'm gonna go harder for y'all. I gotta go crazy. I'm gonna come back better with better energy. Gotta get through this sickness. Gonna keep taking all my stuff. Definitely gotta get more fluids too. I appreciate that, Cobb. Good luck as well. Oh, and probably this upcoming week, I don't know, or so. Just be on the lookout. Discord, we're gonna be using it a bit more. Got some things and stuff I want to try. I want to try to implement. So just be on the lookout for that. I think Cobb the other night. I think I seen your Discord the other day, but I was just sick. You know, I would have hopped in. I seen that you hopped into the Discord on the call. That would have been pretty cool, but I ain't really do it then. So, well, I ain't in right now. I'm about to dip. You know what I'm saying? But whatever y'all gotta go do in the morning, whether y'all working, y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all working, y'all grinding, whatever y'all got, just keep going. Just keep going. Don't stop. Don't worry about nothing else. Just keep going. If it's up to you, just keep going. Just keep going. Don't worry about nothing else. I appreciate y'all. I work from home, so I get bored some days. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I used to work from home. I worked from home in 2020. That was like the worst experience ever, bro. Like, you feel like you fighting to leave out the house. Like, just doing regular shit is just like, it was fun. And then it was during COVID, so like, I wasn't the only one home. Everybody else was home too. You know what I'm saying? Been working home since 2020. Yeah, you got too accustomed to it. I ain't gonna lie. I would have been through. I did it for like 10, 11 months. I want to say like 10. But after like 3, I was kind of through. I was kind of through with that shit. It was just like, I don't know. I was flexible with the stuff I was doing, but that was before I was doing like YouTube videos. I was doing like other shit. You got 3 dogs, keep you busy. That shit's gonna keep you busy, man. You got responsibilities. That's what it is right there. And a video game addiction. What's your number one game right now? Cause I'm gonna be gaming. I want to say within the next week or so. I want to get back on like a couple other games. I'm gonna try to get Jamal back on stream. So we could do fucking Schedule 1 again. But I'm trying to get on Repo. I don't know if y'all seen Repo. I'm gonna try to get on Repo. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get on Repo. I'm gonna try to get a little gang together. I'm trying to get on Repo. Maybe Warzone. I don't know. Maybe I definitely want to get on 2K, but I don't know, bro. I don't be having time to game like that. Not at least how I want to. I used to before, but not how I am. It's like Journey. Okay. I got Repo, but I'm a little bitch with horror. You love Repo? Alright, say less. So whenever, make sure y'all in the Discord then, because whenever I drop it, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it in the chat probably the day of. When I am going to go on the game, because it's going to be kind of random. I'm probably going to leave a message in there, maybe up to 30 minutes before. I'm finna just be like, yo, I'm finna hop on Repo live. That's how I'm going to leave it. I'm going to just drop it in the Discord. So if you're not in the Discord, make sure you hop in the Discord. so you never miss an update when your Uncle Lou dropping. You know what I'm saying? Bro, y'all understand, bro. Like, before I could get any kind of rest, bro, I'm so happy that I could tap in with y'all. So I appreciate y'all giving me the energy. I appreciate that, John. You gonna be there. So I think I got like a good idea of who I could have on the repo side of it. And we can get on the video call. Just make sure you have a mic though, John. Like, just make sure if y'all do plan on getting on repo with me, just make sure you got a mic. For real. Ain't gonna be no micless people out here, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you guys. Y'all stay out of trouble, man. Y'all know the routine. I'll catch you in the next one. If you know what it mean. Woo, 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 woo. Hit that naughty bell. We on the way to 10K in 2025, 10K in 2025. We gotta get AK. We gotta hit AK. All right, have a good night. Y'all, show love on the Twitch. Show love on the Twitch as well.